Welcome to this screencast, which will demonstrate how to add a safe assignment to your unit content. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to be showing you how to change a current unit assignment to a safe assignment. So you'll see here that I'm in a unit of a course, and so that's the first thing you're going to want to do is to navigate to the unit where the assignment is located, the assignment you want to replace is located. And you're going to want to be in edit view. So in order to get to edit view, if you're not familiar with how to do so, you can either go through the control panel and click on the unit you want to work in. Otherwise, you'll see in the upper corner of the frame here the link for a display view. Display view is what the students see. If you click on edit view, you'll be brought to the view where you can make modifications to the unit. So what we're going to do first is identify the assignment that we want to make a safe assignment. And I need to copy the instructions for this assignment so that I can paste them into the safe assignment item. So I've selected the text. I'm going to right click and do a copy here. After I have those directions copied, I just want to verify the points for the particular assignment, and so you can see here in the assignment directions that it says it's 100 points. I'm just going to verify that by clicking the modify button and checking the points possible to make sure it is in fact worth 100 points. I'm going to go back to the unit, and over here from the drop down menu I want to select safe assignment. Now this is going to actually add a new item to the unit, which is a safe assignment type of item. So we're going to need to give the item a title, and in this case it's the Unit 11 assignment, and the course developer has actually also referred to this as the final. So I'm just going to title it in that fashion. And then the points possible are 100. And then in the text box here is where I'm going to want to paste the directions that I copied. Now, there's a couple things to note about the instructions area of a safe assignment. First of all, you don't have the possibility to adapt the text in the same way that you do. We're working with plain text, whereas when you set up a normal assignment, you're able to change the font and add bullets and do all other things like that. So you're going to just want to take a look at this and make sure that it looks right and that things are spaced out appropriately. One thing that I would recommend doing is breaking things apart a little bit, just so that students aren't looking at one big clump of text when they read the assignment directions. And then here is where the initial assignment had bullet points, and so I'm just going to put some dashes in here to kind of set these points apart. And then the other thing that you will notice about a safe assignment is that there's no place to add an attachment. So sometimes if you have a rubric or if the directions are more lengthy, you would add an assignment attachment, and because you're not able to do that in this case, my recommendation would be to add an item within the unit called, in this case we would call it Unit 11 assignment files, and then you can add your attachment there. And then in this instructions area you can put Unit 11 assignment and then just say, for details about this assignment, please see the Unit 11 assignment files, and then students will know to check that area, because there's really no, if you want to create it as a safe assignment but the instructions are too long to fit in this instructions box, or you have an attachment you want to add, that's really the only way around it, is to make two separate items. If you have questions about this, just let me know, and I can do a session with you one-on-one. So hopefully that wasn't confusing. But in any case, here we are with the instructions. We want the assignment to be available. I'm not setting any in particular availability dates. You would do this if for some reason you don't want your students to have access to an assignment before or after a certain date. This is not a draft. Students are actually submitting their final assignment. You could use this draft function if you wanted students to have the opportunity to submit a rough draft of a paper and have it run through SafeAssign so that they could see if their draft is showing that there's instances of academic dishonesty or misuse of sources. And so that's certainly an option, but in this case we're having them submit the actual assignment. I'm leaving this as a yes so that students will be able to see the SafeAssign report. If for some for some reason you would rather them not see that, then you can select no, and then I'm just leaving the no for urgent checking. This isn't a situation where the checking needs to be done urgently. And then in the announcements area, I would also recommend leaving this as no. We're not entirely sure how this announcements feature functions. In testing it, it seems a little bit sporadic, so my recommendation is to leave this as no, and then you can always submit excuse me, an announcement as you wish during the quarter for students. So with that being done, we're going to click submit and click OK. And you will see that the Unit 11 assignment is now, the new assignment is down at the bottom of the page, and that it is now a safe assignment, which is indicated by this particular icon. So we can now go ahead and remove the Unit 11 assignment. And then if you want to reorder the assignment so it's back in the place that it was before, in this case I'm going to put it at number 3, you can go ahead and do that. So as you can see, this assignment's been added, and now the final step is to just reorganize the gradebook. Anytime that you remove an assignment from a unit content folder, it does not remove that item from the gradebook. So right now you'll see when we go to the gradebook, we actually have the old Unit 11 assignment and the one we just added. So what we need to do here is scroll down to the end. The assignment that has been added most recently is always the assignment at the very end of the gradebook. So this Unit 11 assignment -final is the assignment that we just added. This Unit 11 assignment is the old 11 assignment, and as you can see, if you click on this drop down arrow, there's an area to remove the column. That's what we want to do. And don't worry about accidentally removing the wrong assignment. The gradebook has a cross-check in place that it doesn't allow you to remove an assignment unless it's actually been removed from the unit content folder. So for example, if I click on this Unit 3 assignment, you'll see that removing is not even an option here because the Unit 3 assignment is linked to Unit 3. Now the last thing that you might want to do is go over to Manage and Organize Grade Center and put the Unit 3 assignment that we just added back in the Unit 3 area, or excuse me, the Unit 11 assignment back in the Unit 11 area. And you can do that by just clicking and dragging assignments to the appropriate place. If you have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to contact me, Kelly Schmidt, and I'll be glad to assist you.